We talk about 1.5 metres, it comes up in our regulations a lot. One of the biggest misconceptions I think around trenching works is that the mindset out there is that we do not need controls until a trench is 1.5 metres deep. The problem is that the trench less than 1.5 metres, even a metre deep, has the potential to have somebody engulfed in it and to cause a fatality. So what we sort of look at from an industry point of view is anywhere where there is potential for someone to become engulfed, which basically means as soon as we break ground, if you like, or dig a trench, dig a hole, once somebody can be in that and it's big enough to put somebody in that hole, there's a possibility of engulfment, which means we need to control the risk. The 1.5 comes from our regulation where once a trench is over 1.5 metres deep, there is a requirement for a safe work method statement. What that then requires is that safe work method statement to be developed, which will tell us exactly what is going to be put in place to prevent that collapse or protect that worker. Trenching and excavation work, there's probably a difference. Some of the main things now, bulk excavation work, which may be a basement car park, so a site cut of a reasonable depth that goes down and forms a basement under a high-rise building, or it could be underneath a house, for instance. That could be anywhere from 2 metres, 2.5 metres to 3 or 4 levels deep. That sort of thing there requires sometimes work to prevent collapse as the ground prior to being excavated. So that could be piles, beams, and those sort of things, and then spray crete or shotcrete as they're digging down to prevent the further collapse. So we put our controls in place. Then trenching works. The definition of a trench is that it's longer than the width, and depending on the depth obviously as well. So anywhere where it's used to be laying of pipes becomes what we call a trench. Trenching works, once the trench is over 1.5 metres deep, it becomes high risk construction work, which is then the requirement that a SWMS is developed prior to any works taking place. From a point of view for a high risk work licence and a safe work method statement, if an excavator is involved, then it becomes high risk construction work due to the fact that there's mobile plant on site and being operated, which will require a safe work method statement for that.